and I want to commend those individuals for all of their leadership and all the work that they do to be good stewards over county dollars and resources. Pender County fund balance, which is 38%, well above the state requirement of 8%, proves that we have good financial leaders. These employees' skills reflect the highest principles of budgeting and management. We are one of the few counties in this region that has maintained a high fund balance during these turbulent times, which have served us well with investing in our future, as well as helped us to continue to provide high level of services without raising your taxes the past 2 years. And yes, the upcoming year as well. I'm proud to say there will be no tax increase in Pender County once again, as the Board of Commissioners understand the difficulty our citizens are facing in these challenging times. Our proposed budget for this year will be much less than the current fiscal year, which is indicative of our board and staff commitment to being conservative with tax monies. As we all know, all areas of government are going through economic difficulties. As a result of the state and nation financial crisis, our evening news is constantly filled with headlines of a declining economy, growing unemployment. While I cannot stand here with integrity, as much as I might love to do, and say that Pender County has not been affected by this crisis, that is simply not the truth. We join in the hopes of hundreds of other counties across the nation waiting to know that President Obama and Congress plans to transform the national economy will thereby affect us positively here in Pender County. However, we have studied the current economic forecast and realize that projections indicate little more over the next 24 months for improvement. Therefore, in these uncertain times, we realize the importance of working collaboratively with our elected leaders at the federal and state levels to ensure that we are taking full advantage of any funding opportunities for programs that will benefit our county and citizens. County Manager Benton, along with his senior level department heads, early last year began working to adjust costs by employing cost-saving measures such as implementing a hiring freeze, restricting travel, cutting expenditures, and offering an early retirement plan. They have proposed a very responsible and fiscally conservative budget for next year, and I have every confidence that they will do their best to continue to manage our resources in a fiscal prudent manner in a way that ensures that we do what is needed to serve the people of this county and the commitments of this board. Pender County remains a great place to work, live, and do business. We remain a diverse community with something to offer everyone, from beaches to golf course living to our rich rural farmland and agricultural heritage. Pender County has been one of North Carolina's fastest growing counties in the last 20 years and will continue to grow in the future. This includes people moving to Pender County as well as baby boomers retiring to call Pender County home. Our county population could possibly grow to exceed 100,000 residents by year 2030. We realize that we have many challenges and opportunities facing us. Some of these challenges include the county unemployment rate has more than doubled the past year, and the latest numbers is 11.4% as of March 2009. Our poverty rate remains at about 13%. Wages for our citizens in Pender County are considerably lower than other counties in our region. Commercial and residential development activities in our county has declined by nearly 40%. Revenues to support and enhance county services have been declining, and the state is considering reverting historic county revenues to meet their budget needs, leaving Pender County to struggle to meet its needs with less revenue. As we all know, Cody, formerly known as Dell Laboratories, announced a major layoff last Thursday, which will result in the loss of over 420 jobs in Pender County. Please know the county, the state, and the nation is committed to doing everything within our power to transition these good employees into better jobs and careers. The economic numbers and recent news about layoffs only serves to make us even more committed to being aggressive and proactive at building a diversified and expanded industrial and economic base all across Pender County. The economy is very much on everyone's mind, and I want to assure you that your county government leaders are effectively responding to the current economic decline. Pender County continues to be prudent with our finances and budget while maintaining a commitment to strong customer service. We have begun to transform our challenges into opportunities for Pender County's progress. For example, the slowdown in development has allowed the county time to develop a proactive approach to issues rather than a reactive one. We have begun the development of a plan to lead us into the future that will enable us to meet the developers' needs and protect Pender County's most precious resources. Major efforts are underway that includes updating the county's 20-year-old land use plan and comprehensive development plans, while developing industrial parks and buildings and finalizing plans in the permitting process for the county's first water treatment plant. We are also developing regional approaches to ensure that we can meet the water capacity needs, while maintaining our goal to expand water and sewer to areas countywide that are in need. This evening, I will provide you with an update on each of these projects. We are working diligently towards our goals of enhancing our residents' quality of life, therefore creating economic development opportunities and raising this quality of life and the standard of living for our residents in Pender County is an absolute priority. And being successful requires that we partner and collaborate with many different groups. A few examples of our economic development partners are Pender Progress, which has had a long time leading role in business development and product development as a nonprofit organization comprised of business and industry leaders and government officials and community volunteers who raise money and work tireless to encourage business and industry development throughout the expansion of Pender County industrial base. WID, better known as Wilmington Industrial Development, is another major group that has been a long-time friend of Pender County in leading in recruitment and business development. WID is a nonprofit agency that markets and recruits business and industry in our region, working cooperatively with Pender County on economic development strategies. Many current and future employers, like American Box Company, Chloride, Wheeland, LL Building Products, Lee's Tackle, and the list continues, are here today because of the great work of WID. What an investment we receive on our contributions. Thank you, Scott, for being present this evening and for all that you do along with your board members of Pender County. We must not fail to mention, as I will expound upon in greater details in a few moments, our strong relationship with Cape Fear Community College and our public schools. They both play a vital role in workforce development and in our economic development success. Working collaboratively with our towns, Burgaw, Surf City, Topsail Beach, Wapta, the village of St. Helena, Atkinson, all ensure we strengthen our economic development efforts countywide. And without their leadership and efforts, our county's success would be severely limited. I'm truly grateful for the partnerships that we have with our mayors and towns, and I see many of them present tonight, and thank you for your attendance this evening. All of these united makes Pender County a strong place that attracts new businesses. As I previously mentioned, as we are feeling the effects of a declining economy as much as the rest of the state and nation, however, there is no indication that we should stop our efforts to expand and improve. Therefore, economic development continues to be a top priority of the commissioners. This evening, it is my privilege to share with the citizens of Pender County a few examples of our economic development efforts. First, Pender County Progress Report, better known as Pender Commerce Park on US 421. This is a brand new industrial park which will provide for the creation of over 350 jobs, $350 million in investment, and over $16 million in annual wages, is a project scheduled to open for business by the end of this year. Pender Progress Park in Burgaw is another great example. of industrial development that has and will continue to contribute to our economic development success.